Hey everyone, Rogold here, and today we are going to be spotlighting and taking a look at one of the weapons within the Division 2's latest update that has gotten some pretty noticeable changes, buffs, improvements. I've dreamed about this day for a long time. My favorite weapon in the game, the Eagle Bearer, finally got its buff. So if you didn't see, Project Resolve in the latest update for the game has introduced a variety of improvements to a lot of weapons, but specifically, my baby, the Eagle Bearer, got two distinct buffs. For one, they've increased its base RPM, so it used to be at 750, and you can see there now on the right side, it is at 800 by base, so it'll be that, and then of course if you use it with something like Striker, which I do on this build, I'll put the pieces back on, it goes up to, I believe, 920, so that's a pretty, distinct buff that's going to increase your damage output. And then additionally, as with all exotic weapons, and I just put a video out about this if you want the full breakdown, I'll link it up above, but you can now reroll the third attribute on any exotic weapon, including the legacy ones that used to have those fixed attributes. So no longer are we stuck with headshot damage on the Eagle Bearer, we can now put damage to targets out of cover. And in combination, I anticipate that those two buffs will make the Eagle Bearer so much more potent than it already was, which I'm very excited for. So I had to dedicate this video to the gun, and we're going to go check it out in both PvE and PvP. And if you enjoy videos like this on the Division 2 and you want to see more, be sure to click that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And let's go. So it was very tough for me not to log on yesterday when the update went live and immediately go and reroll this weapon, but I held off and I wanted to do this live together. We're going to see how many reconfigurations it takes for me to get damage targets out of cover on the Eagle Bearer. So again, check out that guide if you want the full breakdown of how the system works, but we are going to go and find the blueprint for the EB right here. And we're going to see how many rolls it takes for me to get Detox. I also have, of course, maxed out stats there, so I might end up having to re-optimize some things, but let's put it in. Part of a loadout, that's fine. Let's craft it, let's go. And not Detox. I'm going to start a counter up in the corner of how many times this takes me so that you all can follow along. Only 3. I will take it. Only 3 rolls. The stats are not perfect, but I can optimize those up. That's honestly pretty good. I'm happy with that. So now if we go into the tinkering menu right here to optimize, I don't have enough stuff. I'm going to need way more of those. So I'm going to skip ahead, get all this fixed up, and then we'll come back and test it out. And just like that, there she is in all her glory. I'm not going to worry about the health damage because it doesn't really matter. But the assault rifle damage starts out of cover. That's so surreal that you can finally get that stat on this gun. If you've watched the channel for a while, you'll know that I use this gun pretty much in all types of content across the game. It is definitely my favorite weapon from the Division 2, so I'm very excited to try this out. First, let's jump into some PvE and see how it performs. This is the build I'm going to use. If you want the full breakdown, again, I will link it up above and down in the description, so feel free to check that out. Alright, we're pulling up to this control point. I tried to pick one that was a bit more close quarters so we could really see what was going on. 50 extra RPM, Detox, here we go, baby. And the usual Striker build. Now, this build was already good to begin with. I don't want to set any false impressions there. But I have a feeling that now it's just going to be that much better. So far, so good. Let's get some of that tenacity going. Call in the allies just so we don't have to do that later on. Yeah, I'd say it's feeling pretty good. Alright, we're at full stacks, about to go against the boss here. Let's see. Take these guys out first. Straight on beam battle. Yeah, we're back, baby. We're back. See how quick we can take care of the reinforcement wave. Got tenacity off of him. Stun them. Yeah, once you get the Striker stacks up, it's just shredding. And again, that's not to say it didn't before. It did, definitely. But 50 extra RPM and 10% extra multiplicative damage is nothing to scoff at. I can definitely feel the difference. Grab some of these memento stacks. Got tenacity. Shred through the boss. There we go. That's the whole control point right there. Bam. Alright, well that was quite satisfying. Very successful. Now I say let's take it to the DZ, shall we? Alright, now this should be an even slightly better test because we're not inflating the rate of fire any further with something like Striker. Again, this is the loadout I'm going to use in here if you want the full breakdown. I'll link the video down below. We got videos on all this stuff. Let's go. We got an extraction. We got a red landmark right here. Let's see what's going on. Got a dude following me right behind, which is never the best sign. There we go. You just went rogue. Let's go, man. Here we go. I don't think you're ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He had a friend somewhere. Is it this guy? Could be. Yes, it is. Let's just do this. We got tenacity off of that ad. Hey, man, you want a tango? You want to go? Uh-oh, he's going to run it out. Didn't take too much damage. That was solid. That was solid. And just like that, the staggered 1v2. EB takes it all. I say it's our turn, huh? I'm going to kit up, and as soon as he gets close enough, we're going to flag. Oh, this is a different guy entirely. Well, that worked as well. Let's see if these two want to come back and party. Alright, he's right there. I can tell someone's in the landmark here, so let's try and not pin ourselves between the two. Got that one down. This one's going to be right behind me. Oh, dude. It's just too good. It's just too good. I will take that. That was a solid little feed there. The EB is back. That is the bottom line underscore point of this video. The EB is freaking back. I mean, it was already quite good, as you all know. But 2 buffs, and I'd say it's working quite fine. My friends, that was your look at the new and improved buffed Eagle Bear. We've now drawn the whole server up here, so things are about to get wild. But I very much hope you enjoyed this showcase and overall video. As an EB lover, I'm quite happy by this. And, you know, I'm sure there's a ton of guns across the board that people are very pleased by the changes this patch. There's a lot that they did. So let me know what specific weapons you are most excited to see change, if you've tried them out yet, what your overall impressions are. I'd love to hear about it. Thank you all so much for watching the video. As I said, a lot more coming your way, so stay tuned, and I will see you all very soon. Until then, Rogue Gold, out.